Hey everybody, welcome to Skunk's Bunk. Today we're going to learn how to sew on my Bernina 1020.
And she is staring at the wall. She says, "How was the meeting tonight, honey? Did you have a ball?" He says to her, "No, it was a drag. Being a fellow just got a little stone."
If you're going to get that sewing machine ready, you're going to need to have the right parts. First up, make sure you got yourself a presser foot. That's going to hold the fabric down while you're sewing.
And he knows that she knows.
Put the presser foot into the receiving cone at the top. Slide her up into place and lock it down.
Talking it over with when you're being tired.
The Bernina 1020 has two thread spindles. Put a skinny spool of thread on the one and cover it with a finger puppet. This will keep you company during long projects. Put your active roll on the second. Be sure the thread is wound counterclockwise and start your thread on its journey to being threaded. First up, insert the thread through the back of the top guide. Pull down through the cavern. Thread through the bottom guide and travel back up through the mechanical device. Pass through the top guide and through the needle. First time, every time. Be sure the thread passes through the presser foot and chop on the handy chopper. That's all there is to it. Let's take a look at what's happening behind the scenes. Underneath the needle assembly is the bobbin holder. Let's see what's happening. The second needle that takes care of all the business is housed below the primary needle. It swivels back and forth and makes delicious patterns on your drapes and blouses. Be sure to oil it every 3 bobbins. With the secret needle in place, take your bobbin and insert it into the bobbin holder. Be sure the string is wound clockwise. Pull the thread around into the slot and slide it to the left so that it looks like this. Trim your thread and thread the bobbin. First time, every time. But wait a minute. Where'd that bobbin come from?
Let's find the bobbin.
All you need is thread
And the bobbin.
and your trusty Bernina 1020. Place your thread with the thread going counterclockwise on the spindle and place it around the bobbin thread guide. Make sure you go counterclockwise. Wind the thread 4 to 5 times clockwise around the bobbin and place it on the bobbin spindle. Simply Flip the switch and wind away. Don't worry, it'll stop by itself. Now isn't that handy? Now that our bobbin's ready, let's join it to the machine assembly. Insert the bobbin in the bobbin holder with the spring-loaded grip facing out. Slide it into the machine until it fits into place. Pull the spring-loaded grip and set the bobbin. You'll know it's ready when it's locked in. Close the trap. Turn the dial counterclockwise so that the top thread grabs the bobbin thread. Pull the top thread and with scissors extract the bobbin thread from the depths of the machine. Trim both threads and prepare to sew. Don't forget to plug in your foot pedal. Let's talk controls. Here's your tension dial. Up for higher tension, down for lower tension. Keep it on the recommended setting and you should be fine. Here's your stitch selector. There's so many to choose from, but only one is just right. This is like a slot machine on your sewing machine. If you sew good, you'll always be a winner. Are you using a zigzag stitch? Turn this dial right to increase the zig and the zag. Turn this dial to move the needle. This dial's for buttons. Whoa, don't get too fancy. This dial controls your stitch length and direction. The larger the number, the larger the stitch length. It also serves as your reversal tool. Reverse, forward. Let's increase that stitch length. This bottom dial has multiple functions. First, green for standard stitch, red for embellished. The dial chooses between straight stitch, controlled by the feed dog, and feed dog off for darning. Let's power her up and see what she can do. This foot lever has two functions: standard press, forward motion, backward, single movement. So recording I see. Simply feed your fabric into the machine, lower the presser foot, and away we go. Don't forget to lock that stitch. The Bernina 1020 offers speed and accuracy. Be sure to utilize the side-mounted thread cutter. What a beautiful stitch. Looks like we're going to have to call it a bunk. I hope you enjoyed how to use your Bernina 1020. Join us next time for more Instructional Jareth.